Hi everyone, welcome to Brenda's Knots and Loops. I'm Brenda, and today I'm going to show you how to sew your squares together. On the other video where I showed you how to make your square, I told you to make 12, so we can do 3 across, 3 down. You can do, if you need it to be bigger, you can do 4 across if you need it a lot bigger, but I'm going to show you how to add or subtract a side crochets. It will be half double crochets on the side that you can make it either as big or as small as you need it to be. But this sweater I'm just going to use 3 across and 3 down. So let's get started. You can sew in your tails whenever you want. I'm going to sew mine all together. So what I want you to do is make a loop. Make a loop. Add your hook to your loop. Let me see if I can get a little closer. There we go. Then I want you to go into the corner and slip stitch that on, but you go in, through, and through, and crochet up 3, 1, 2, 3. Then I want you to do 2 double crochets in that same corner. So you'll have a total of 3. Okay? Now skip 3 in the next space. I want you to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Next space, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And a double crochet, if you don't know, is yarn over, go through your space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, go through 2 loops, go through 2 loops. Okay, we need 3 in this next space. If I go too fast, you can always pause the video to catch up, and if I go too slow, you can always speed up. 3 in the next space. In the corner, I want you to do 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Now I got this idea from Hooked by Robin on YouTube, and it's called How to Crochet a Continuous Join as You Go. I've changed it a little bit, but basically if you don't understand what I'm saying or what I'm doing, she does go in a little bit more detail. I kind of do mine a different way. Kind of, I don't know if it's easier, but anyway. So in this corner, we've done 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Next space, 3 double crochets. And put 3 double crochets in each space all the way to the corner. And grab some more yarn here. Oops. Hit the wire to the light, wasn't good. 3 in the next space. 3 double crochets in each space all the way down. 3 in the next. We're at a corner. It's 3 double crochets. Now I'm going to pull my tail. Chain 2, 3 double crochets. Not all corners are the same, so you'll get it. Chain 2, 3 double crochets. Okay. Next space, 3 double crochets. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 double crochets in the next space. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I got to pull up some more yarn. 3 double double crochets in the next space. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 in the next. 1, 2, 3. Now in this corner, do 3 double crochets and just chain 1, and that's it. 1, 2, 3, and chain 1. Yes, we have one side not crocheted at all with an edge, but we'll get to it at the very end. So we want to add our new square. So the one we was just working on, I want you to flip it. So the side we was just working on is on the top. Now, I lay mine on top of the old one. And what you do, make sure your sides match. Wrong sides go to wrong sides, right sides go to right sides. Okay? Now I want you to do 3 double crochets in the new corner of the new square. 1, 2, 3. Okay? You see what I did? Now, flip this up, and then in this first space, I want you to slip stitch in the old square we was just working on, the first square we was working on, okay? So, in the new square, in the next space, do 3 double crochets. 1, 2. I'm trying to get it so you guys can see what I'm doing. 3. Lift it up. Next space on the first square, you just slip stitch. In the new square, the next space, you do 3 double crochets. It gets easier, I promise. 1, 2, 3. Lift it up. Next space, just slip stitch. Gotta get some more yarn. Next space, 3 double crochets to the new square. 3 double crochets. 2, 3. Lift it up. Next space, slip stitch. Okay. Next square, next space, I should say, 3 double crochets. Okay. Lift it up again. Slip stitch. Okay, we're in a corner. Do 3 double crochets, chain 1. 3. There's 1, 2, 3, chain 1. Then slip stitch into the corner. Chain 1. Then 3 double crochets back in to that same corner you was just in, and see how it's joined. It lays flat. It makes it nice and very easy to do. So 3 more in this corner of our new square. Okay. Okay. 3 in the next space, down this side of the new square. 3. My yarn's fighting with me. Fell on the floor, that's why. Okay, 3 in the next. Okay, 3 in the next space. 3 double crochets all the way down to the corner. 3 in the next. we're at a corner, which is 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. There's my 3, chain 2. I always start my work. I'm going to go down the next side. Okay. 3 double crochets back in that corner. See? Got 3, chain 2, 3. Okay, next space, 3 double crochets. 1, 3. 3 double crochets in the next space. 3 in the next. 3 in the next. In this corner, do 3 double crochets, chain 1. Oopsie. For some reason, it wanted to snag. There we go. Flip your work. This was the where we was just crocheting. Make sure it's back and the corners up here. Now, put our sides together. Doesn't make any difference. Yes, it looks smaller because we already did 3 sides of this one. So, what we want to do, remember, is do 3 double crochets in the new squares corner. 1, 2, 3. Flip it up. In the first space, slip stitch. In the next space, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Flip it up. Slip stitch in the next space of the old one. Do 3 double crochets in the next space of the new one. Flip it up, slip stitch to the old one, 3 double crochets in the next space, flip it up, slip stitch to the old one, 3 double crochets in the next space, 2, 3, flip it up, slip stitch to the next space, grab some more yarn. Okay, 3 double crochets, chain 1 in the new square. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, slip stitch to the corner of the other. Okay, chain 1, 3 double crochets back into that square. So we'll have 3 double crochets, and there will be 2 chains and 3 double crochets so you can see better. 3 double crochets in each space all the way to the corner. Okay? Okay, 3 double crochets in the next corner, next space, Okay, we're at a corner. this corner is 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. It's an outside corner. Chain 2, 3 double crochets. Okay, we want to go down this corner, this side. Sorry, gotta get some more yarn. 3 double crochets in the next space. In the next space. Yes, you're going to get tired of me saying that by the end of this video. Oops, sorry. 3 in the next. I got a new setup, so I don't need to reach so far. 3 in the next space. Oh, what did it do? I tangled it. I got it knotted on my hook. Let's try that again. Okay. 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets in this corner. And of course I had to drop a stitch. 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, this is how we look so far. Now, I want you to work down this side. Don't worry about your this one yet. Work down this side just like we've been doing. In the next space, 3 double crochets. Oopsie. Sorry. Next space, 3 double crochets. Next space, 3 double crochets. Next space, 3 double crochets. Okay, we're at a corner. I want you to do 3 double crochets. In this corner, just 3 double crochets, chain 1. Then I'm going to show you what to do next. Chain 1. Now, with this unfolded, unflapped, in this corner, I'm going to beam in. Nope, it's beaming out. Okay. I don't want you to slip stitch into the same corner as you would normally do. I want you to go under this corner. I want you to go under this corner, slip stitch to this square that is catty corner. Okay? Do you see where I went? I went under. You can go over or under, but whatever you decide to do, you have to do it every single time the same way. Okay? So if you go over, go into this catty corner, slip stitch. Whichever is easiest for you to go under or over. Whichever way you do, you have to do it in each same way each time. I want you to chain 1. Okay? Now, I want you to turn your work around, and the next one, the next square. Guess I can boom back out a little bit. The next square. We was working on this one. This is the corner we was just at. The corner of the next one, I want you to 3 double crochets into that corner. Now lift it up, slip stitch into the first space. Okay? And that's your corner, okay? So it'll lay nice and flat. Now, 3 double crochets, you can turn it, flip it up like this, like we've been doing it, however is easiest for you. Now, 3 double crochets in the next space of the second square, flip it up, slip stitch to the square we just on, 3 double crochets in the next, flip it up, slip stitch, 3 double crochets, flip it up, slip stitch to the old one. Sorry, I gotta get more yarn. Okay, 3 double crochets in the next space. Flip it up, slip stitch. Okay, 3 double crochets, chain 1 into the corner. Chain 1, slip stitch, corner of the other one. Now 3 double crochets back into that same corner. Let me open it up. 3 double crochets back into that same corner. Okay, going back down the side. 3 double crochets is next. 1, 2, 3. 3 double crochets in the next. 3 in the next. 3 in the next. Okay, we're into a corner. Excuse my tie. 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. 2, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 1, 2, 3. Now, go back up this side. Next space, 3 double crochets. This yarn was not on the floor. It might be easier for me. I fell on the floor, now I got spaghetti. Okay, 3 of the next. 2, 3, 3 in the next. 2, 3, 3 in the next, chain 1, 1, 2, if you forget and you slip stitch here to join that, don't, you know, you're not going to mess anything up. Don't panic. You're, oh, I messed it up. No, you did not. No, you did not. Matter of fact, you will not know the difference if you did that. All you got to do is make sure you connect to the opposite corner. Slip stitch. Okay? Then chain 1. Okay? Now turn your work. I always turn mine, make it like we had it. The new square on top of the old square. Okay? So 3 double crochets back into the new square, or the next square I should say. Okay, flip it up, slip stitch to the square we was just on, 3 double crochets in the next space, flip it up, slip stitch, 3 double crochets, my needle's getting hot again. Told you I'm hot. I'm a hot mama. Hot mess. Flip it up, slip stitch, 3 double crochets in the next spot. Oopsie. Flip it up, slip stitch, 3 double crochets in the next space. Slip stitch in the next space, 3 double crochets, chain 1 into the corner, slip stitch into the corner of our old one, chain 1, 3 double crochets back into that corner, we have 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Okay, spread this out so you can see. Okay, we're going to go down this side, 3 double crochets in the next space, three in the next, in the next. Ooh, hot hands. Three in the next. Yes, I changed hooks again. My hand's hot for some reason. 3 double crochets, chain 1 in this corner, and we're going to add our other 3 squares. Okay, flip. So where we was just crocheting is up here on the top. Let's grab a new block. Okay, 3 double crochets into the new block's corner. 1, 2, 3, lift it up, slip stitch into the first space. Okay, 3 double crochets into the next space. 1, 2. Your other 2 should be underneath. Okay, let's flip it up. slip stitch to the back, 3 double crochets into the next space, 1, 2, 3, hook it up, slip stitch, 3 double crochets, hook it up, slip stitch, 3 double crochets in the next space, over a new square, which you all know that. Well, Brenda, I just have a heck of a mess there. Try that again. Three, slip stitch. Now you guys already did that. Okay, 3 in the corner, chain 1. Chain 1. Now remember, you connect to the second, not to the first where you was, to the second V-slip stitch to our next corner. Okay, get our new square, 3 double crochets into the new square's corner, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the new space, the first space I should say. Okay, 3 double crochets into the next space, slip stitch, 3 double crochets, flip up, slip stitch, 3 double crochets in the next space, okay, slip stitch, 3 double crochets, slip stitch to the next space. We're in a corner, 3 double crochets, chain 1. Okay, we slip stitch to the next corner, not this, but this one. Did you see? Not where we have been, but the next one. Okay, grab our new square, 3 double crochets into our last square, 1, 2, 3, lift up, slip stitch to the first space, 3 double crochets in the next space, slip stitch to the next space, 3 double crochets in the next space, lift it up, slip stitch, 3 double crochets, lift it up, slip stitch, 3 double crochets in the next space. That wasn't a double crochet. I don't know what that was, but that was not a double crochet there. I did. Then I drop it. That's okay. It will be okay. As long as I get my 3 in there. Okay, 3 double crochets. Slip stitch. Okay, we're in the corner. 3 double crochets, chain 1, chain 1, slip stitch to the corner of the back one, chain 1. Okay, let me move my work. Oh, I got an untangle here. Okay, 3 double crochets back into that same corner. Okay, 3 double crochets in the next space. Three double crochets all the way down each space to the corner. Do the same thing as we did at the last row. Three double crochets in each space to the corner. See, I have a tail in this corner. You just get the tail out of your way. No big deal. 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. One, 2, 3. Okay, let's do 3 double crochets in each space down this side. Okay, we're to the corner. 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. I'm going to get back my favorite hook since it's cooled off. Chain 2. Move my work. Okay. 3 double crochets. So this corner has 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Okay. Okay. 3 double crochets all the way down this side to the corner. I'm sorry, my puppy needs to go out. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, I'm back. Okay, where was we? Doing 3 double crochets in this, 3 double crochets in this. My hands are wet, so that. Next space. Oops, I'm out of shot. And when your hands are damp, the yarn will not slide. One, 2, 3, into the corner. 3 double crochets, chain 1, 1, 2, 3. Go to the opposite corner, slip stitch, chain 1. Now I fold mine. Okay, 3 double crochets into the new new square into the corner, flip it up, slip stitch into the one we was just working on. Okay, 3 double crochets into the next space, slip stitch into the next, 3 double crochets, slip stitch the next. Okay, 3 double crochets in the next space, put up, slip stitch, 3 double crochets into the next space, lift it up, slip stitch, here to the corner, 3 double crochets, chain 1, oopsie, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, slip stitch to your other corner, chain 1, 3 double crochets, let me open this up, 3 double crochets back into that same corner, okay, going back down this side, 3 double crochets in each space, okay, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets into the corner, 2, turn my work, 2, 3, 3 double crochets in the next space, every space down the side till you get to the corner, sorry, it's getting my yarn untangled, 3, 3 the next, okay, to a corner, 3 double crochets, chain 1, chain 1, go to, flip this up, go to the catted corner, diagonal, whatever corner, slip stitch, chain 1, okay, flip our work, okay, let's work on our last square, attaching it, 3 double crochets back into the new square's corner, lift it up, slip stitch the square we was just working on, 3 double crochets in the next space, lift it up, slip stitch, one underneath, 3 crochets. Of course, this one's fighting with me. There's 2, 3, flip it up, slip stitch, 3 in the next space, lift it up, slip stitch, 3 in the next, slip stitch. Okay, we're in the corner, 3 double crochets, chain 1, chain 1, slip stitch to your other corner, chain 1. Now let me open this up, and we're going to finish this corner, 3 double crochets back into that corner, go down this side, 3 double crochets in each space, 1, 2, 3, next space, 1, 2, 3, next space, 1, 2, 3, corner, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, now we need to go down this new side, this whole new side. So next space, 3 double crochets, next space, 3 double crochets, three double crochets in each corner, in each side until you get to the corner. Okay, this is the corner. As you can see, we already have this right here, so we only need 3 double crochets, chain 1, chain 1. See this right here, this space? See the space right here? Slip stitch into it, chain 1, 3 double crochets into the next corner of the next square, okay, 3 double crochets in the next space, three in the next, three in the next, three in the next, corner, 3, chain 1, 3 double crochets, chain 1, slip stitch into that space right there, chain 1, and 3 double crochets into the next space, into the next corner, okay, 3 double crochets in the next space, three double crochets into the next space, three in the next space, three in the next, 2, 3, okay, 3 in the next, corners, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets into that corner. Okay, so that was 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets into that corner. Now let's go back down this side because we haven't been to this side yet. 3 double crochets, oopsie, in the next space, three in the next, three in the next, three in the next, okay, we're in a corner, so that's 3 double crochets, chain 1, chain 1, slip stitch into that space, chain 1, and 3 into the next corner of your next square. Three double crochets into the next space, three into the next, three into the next. We're just finishing up the border on the sides that we didn't have one. 3 double crochets into the next space, okay, we're in a corner, so it's 3 double crochets, chain 1, chain 1, go slip stitch into that space, chain 1, 3 into the corner of our last square that we'll be working on. And when your yarn does that, 3 in the next space, in the next space, three in the next, 3 double crochets all the way down the side to the corner. Okay, we're back to where we started. So you do 3 double crochets, chain 2, 2, and then slip stitch to the very top of our chain 3 that we started with, and that's it. Just pull it up, cut off your string, and you have it. Let me get a little out so you can see there's our panel. Okay, that's it. So that's it for this video. Next video will be starting the next panel. So let's continue on to the next video. Thank you for stopping by and for sticking with me. I know this was a long one. You guys have a great day. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.